Why you gotta be swearing like that?
Oh.
Alright. Bless you.
Ooh, thank you.
This is the best way to start this crazy shit. Bless you, for we are the Sunday Princess. I'm Cody, and over there is Gwynn. And Gwynn, say hi.
Hi, I'm Gwynn. You already said my name, so why'd I say it again? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows the trouble that you've seen, and you play a character. Go ahead, describe that character.
His name is Jack Marrow, and he is a skeleton. He also right now has a wooden leg.
That table is great. Also with us is Nathan.
Hi, it's Mika.
No, it's not. Shut up. You can't make that joke. What's the matter?
Mario.
I'm a number one.
I play a druid named Tsukiya, and I kick ass.
I'm a ghost, and over there is Jonathan. Oh wait.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. Jonathan, who do you play?
I play Corro. He is an elven prince. We are currently turning him into a knight mage homegrown character, hopefully. But right now he is a sorcerer.
The one of wild magics. Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I am working on this sorcerer mage knight thing because I've actually been wanting to do something similar for a while. Maybe we'll get a hint of that tonight. Last time, lots of things have happened. Who wants to do like a little mini recap for us?
Oh, I can do a real quick one.
Oh, are you gonna read off your notes again? Cause that wasn't like it does make sense. I understand every portion of it, but go ahead. I don't care.
I could try give it a scan here.
I'll try and give it a little spin.
Okay.
So we fought 6 guys. That took up a majority of the time that I remember. And yeah, we took them all out. Meliko, she ran off while we were fighting these 6 guys. So we chased her down to the quarry. Nate got there first, Tsukiya, and caused a cave-in because he was a bear. There was a dude praying, and at this point, I forget everything else. So he said something about Kalemvor. It felt very familiar. We went down to the caves and killed Meliko.
Thing about the dude praying at all. Was it in the room when that happened?
I don't know. It's in my notes. I don't remember.
It's a very.
I don't remember that.
No one's hearing all shit. All right.
Beep boop.
Here is my little synopsis.
Okay.
Previously on Sunday Princes. The gang was attacked by a group of men. One with a frying pan, one with an umbrella, and one holding something else which I cannot remember.
Oh shit. I have it written down, but I forgot.
To boop the bear on the nose.
Yeah. It got really silly at the beginning. I'm gonna apologize for that. I forgot. It got really stupid because I was really tired.
It's fine. The gang successfully beat the group of men, while Meliko took off, running into a cave. Tsukiya bravely chased after her, while Corro and his buddy Jack climbed upon a horse and failed. Again, attempting to beat, ran off towards the cave, and found the bear had caused it to cave in. The bear, also known as Tsukiya, decided we would take the other entrance. Upon entering back, we approached Meliko, where we confronted her and learned some things. And then Meliko was brutally murdered after tits were being ripped apart and eaten.
Ouchie.
I don't remember Meliko dying, but that's cool.
I think she's dead.
She's
dead.
dead.
I feel like
Jack
she's
shot
dead.
her. Corro slit her throat. All
I
at the
slit
same-
her throat. Yes.
And then the most important thing is chains came out of the walls made of stone and wrapped you guys in
Yes.
in almighty Deus Ex Machina bullshit.
What will happen next?
Nothing.
We're all dead. We're all dead.
Fortunately, you're not all dead. From the other side of the room, you guys are back down inside of the subterranean little cavern slash ruins. You guys are currently in the room with the dwarven statue that was standing there and where you initially found Rezier, Corro. The entire room is kind of made of this very blank, very mundane, stony surface with some, etching details on the side. But another major detail is the chains coming from the walls and wrapping the three of you. You hear kind of a low rumble as you hear laughter coming from the other side of the doorway on the eastern side, and it slowly starts to open, and you see a man dressed in kind of these darkish green robes laughing, standing there just kind of cackling to himself. You've been a pain in my side for too long. Go ahead and give me a dexterity save, you guys, as the chains slowly start to break away, and he's going to try and reinitiate a grapple upon you with a large hand that comes out of the ground.
I got a 5 + 1, 6.
So Tsukiya is...
Twenty-sided, right?
What's that? Yeah, 20-sider.
Right? Ooh, nat
Uh,
20 plus performance or perception?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Oh, shit. Dexterity plus 0. All right, so I got a nat 20.
I got a 21. 15 + 6.
So a giant stone hand comes out of the bottom and grabs Tsukiya around the torso. And he looks, as this goes on, he kind of looks kind of frustrated for a second as he sees that you haven't been grappled yet. He goes, I was afraid to do this. He reaches into his pocket and throws a green emerald at the dwarven statue in front of him. And he yells out, "Come back to life by Ogremarsh's orders! Defend me!" And you see the statue kind of in front of you guys slowly start to animate. So why doesn't everyone go ahead and roll initiative?
God damn it, I hate dwarves.
1.
That's not great.
No.
Cool.
Oh my god.
They have had
19.
pretty good luck.
19
Ogremarsh?
for Jack. Ogremarsh.
How do you spell that?
Ogremarch. Like Ogre March.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. That's off the top of my head, so it might change.
I had Ogremarsh. Ogremarsh.
Mr. Tsukiya,
Yes.
go ahead and roll me that beautiful initiative, if you would, please.
I got an 8.
You got an 8. Let me check what his shit is. Alright, assuming that your dex is higher, so 8 for Tsukiya.
I have a pretty low dex.
Not you. Talking to myself. I think this thing is higher. Nope, still pretty low. We're pretty good for that, though. As this dwarven statue starts to come as this dwarven statue starts to come to life before you, Jack, you get the jump on the initiative, and you get to go first. You see it immediate in front of you. Larrick or what you assume to be Larrick, is behind the statue. And in order to take a clear shot at him, you would have to either move to one side or the other. You see the Dwarven statue is still kind of on that pedestal that it was before.
Sorry, I was talking to the Twitch chat. Can you repeat that?
So much to repeat, Gwen. Come on.
Oh, can you repeat every single thing you've said since we started? I was not listening.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are back down in the subterranean cave, the ruins. No, so between you, kind of in front of you, on this pedestal, the Dwarven statue kind of slowly starts to come to life, but behind it is Larrick. Tsukiya is trapped in what seems to be a gigantic hand made of stone. In order to get a clear shot at Larrick, you would have to move to either side of the statue to get it. It wouldn't be like an opportunity attack. It's up there on a statue, and you have free movement around this room.
All right. I'm going to move so that I can get a clear shot on Larrick. And I will just try and shoot that bitch. That is a natural 20. I do not need to re-roll for my advantage because I can't roll higher.
Okay.
So I only do my weapon damage twice, right?
No. You can also do your sneak attack. Well, why would you have advantage?
Because I have advantage on attack rolls against any creature who hasn't taken their turn yet due to assassinate.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you would get advantage on this then, or you would get it. No, you would get advantage as well as sneak attack because you have advantage on him.
Yep.
The sneak attack, you can also roll it twice.
Okay. All right.
Oh, ogre marked is spelled with an O, not a A. It's actually Ogremoch.
All right.
So it's ogre mock. I don't know. Ogre mock.
That's
Ogre
23 damage.
What does it look like when he dies? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn it! You got me so fucking happy.
But you do see the bolt kind of hits him in the side. You notice whenever it hits him, though, there's like this kind of crumbling dust and dirt starts to come out from beneath his robes. And the point where you've hit him on the shoulder is torn, and you see underneath is actually a thing of armor. And as it kind of goes through and he grabs his side, you said 23 damage?
Yep.
You see that he is now bleeding, and some of the blood is slowly dripping down his robes. Next in the turn order is Senor Dwarf. You see it. You guys can still... Yeah, I've got it on my headset. Alright. You see... Where is it? You see the dwarf in front of you step down off of its pedestal and lumbers over to you, Jack. Since you are kind of like the closest thing to it, it takes the dwarven battle axe that it has in its hand and lifts it above its head and strikes down upon you. Missing completely as it comes back around for another attack, and you duck out of the way as this large battle axe. I'm guessing a 14 doesn't hit you.
She's having some issues.
No. It's okay. I've got the character sheet. I'm guessing a 14 doesn't hit you, Gwynn.
Oh no, 14 does not hit me.
We have lost the visual of Gwynn. Where?
I'm turning my settings back up. Oh Jesus! You stupid fucking piece of shit.
So yeah, he swings twice at your head, missing completely each time as you duck out of the way and kind of nimbly dodge him. Next in the order is going to be Larrick. You see him kind of in the corner, still holding his his chest, and he goes, "Ah, I didn't even get to monologue."
Dick.
You see him grab in his pouch, and he takes a swig of something in a vial. You see him start to ever so slightly glow, as if like he's now some sort of subterranean moss. And where's it at? Oh, nice roll. Okay. He slowly starts to glow, and it envelops him for a brief second before you see the blood start to stop trickling down his side. And then he turns to you and says, "Oh, shit. You shouldn't have interfered with my plans. I had this town underneath my boot heel. Now, 2 of them are dead, and I no longer have anyone else to manipulate."
Good, bitch.
He points. He points at all of you, and I need to actually look up this spell. God, my computer's being really slow. Really hope I get my PHP back soon. I need it so bad.
Why don't you have it?
I sent it to Dave so he could rebind it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
It's looking actually pretty good. He sent me a few pictures of it and the process that he was doing. Looks fucking great. Ugh. I want to
Nice.
give it to my mom so she can put a design or something on the cover. That'd be awesome. Some sort of inlay. Anyway, he's gonna mutter some words underneath his breath and point to the rest of you. What? Oh shit, are you kidding me? Stop that. I'm having issues over here, I apologize. He's
You're
going
fine.
to mutter something under his breath and point to the rest of you.
Magic missile.
And I need everyone to go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20.
18 plus 1. So
Sorry, I keep hitting stuff. That's why I'm re-rolling. 9.
So the hand on Tsukiya drops out of existence, and he casts this spell across you all. Some of you, however, are not affected. Which target must be 60? Spell for duration. Okay. Unfortunately, Jack, as you nimbly dodge out of the way of both of these attacks from this dwarven man, you look over to Larrick, and he casts his hand out, and you feel this bombarding wave of just weight upon your soul, upon your back. I think, and that's all he does. Next in the turn order is Tsukiya. Looks like he's all the way across the room, so you wouldn't be able to get to him in one turn unless you dashed.
I was gonna ask how far away is he?
He's on the other side of the pedestal, so I'm going to say probably about 45 feet.
Okay.
The
Private.
stone has just crumbled around you. That hand that had you, you're assuming that he was concentrating on that spell before.
Sure. Question: are we still in chains?
No, those crumbled away.
Okay. I know we discussed this last time. We said that we took a short rest, but I don't know. Can I use my wild chip again?
Yeah, we looked that up. You have your 2 uses of it back.
All right. then I am going to turn into my... I'll turn into my direwolf form. And then I will go over to Larrock and attack him. I have a speed of 50 feet.
So you transform into your direwolf form and start running across the floor, kind of having your claws scrape against it. As he kind of puts back his hand from casting this spell, he sees you coming. Go ahead and roll an attack. He removes from his robe what seems to be a glaive in reaction to you kind of coming over.
Okay. 1 second. I'm pretty sure it's +5, but... and I can take advantage.
You cut out. What'd you say?
Can I take advantage or no?
Yeah, you can take advantage.
Can I take advantage on my... Okay. I will do that.
Okay.
And I got a 13 + 5, 18 versus AC.
Okay. Let me see AC. So as you kind of run across the room and jump upon him, you take your first attack with it, and he brings up a shield. At first, it's just a shining light until you see dust coalesce around it, and it becomes an actual dirt shield, and you slam into it with your teeth. I'm assuming you had that bite attack?
Yeah.
Do you have another attack?
No, the wolf can only do one. So.
Okay. Stop it. Do we have Corro? Do we have Jonathan?
We have
Yes.
Gwynn.
Oh, hi, Gwen. How you doing? Yeah, it's your turn.
Fine.
All right.
What is this madness?
I am going to cast shield upon myself.
That's a reactionary spell. We've gone on
We go through this every week.
So what he just did, and he actually casted the same spell that you have, shield. Whenever
Okay.
Tsukiya attacked, he had a certain AC, but he casted shield to bump it up by 5. But that is only in reaction to someone attacking you.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I can cast light on any object. Does it have to be living or non-living?
You can cast a light on any object. I don't think it really matters if it's living or non-living.
All right. Corro raises his hands, and he casts light upon the dwarf statue that came alive's eyeballs, blinding him.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, I love this. All right. You could go, if you don't have inspiration, you've got it now, but I'm going to need you to make a touch attack because I believe the light cantrip is not a range spell. So you walk over and you summon your magical energies into your hands, and then you poke his eyes out with your fingers.
Nerd.
And you cast light in them. So go ahead and make me a d20 roll plus your dexterity. And I'll go ahead and give you proficiency on it, so you'll get a +2.
19 plus... What was the... What am I adding to it?
Just a +2.
19 plus 2, and something else.
Dexterity,
roll-
but I believe your dexterity is a 0.
Oh, 0, yeah. So 19 plus 2, 21.
So you take your fingers and you poke its eyes out, and you go, aha! And then it kind of like looks up at you, and now it's got like two little bright little globes in its eyes, and it looks, you know, it looks like it's actually like a human kind of, or a dwarven, a humanoid type being. But then you think to yourself, you're like, wait a second. This is like an animated magical thing. Does it really see? As we go back to Jack's turn. Jack, you are in front of this dwarf now who has light up eyes. It looks like some sort of weird vehicle that would blind you in the streets as if you were a deer.
I stop. I'm like, for my whole turn. No,
Okay, good. It's the animated. All right.
I hate dwarfs, so I'm going to fuck this dwarf statue up.
Do it to it.
Shooting it in its light up eyeballs. Has the dwarf statue had a turn yet?
Yes, it has.
Damn it!
We
Okay.
have gone through initiative.
Then I do not have advantage, and I rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
May the luck gods have favor upon your soul. Give me 1 second. So as you try to strike this dwarven earthen beast thing creature down, you try to strike out with, I'm assuming, your dagger?
Was he right in front of me?
Yeah, he was right in front of you.
Yeah, I'd use my dagger.
You try to strike out with your dagger, and it just hits the a portion of the armor that's on him. And it kind of just like pings directly off, and you feel somewhere out there, someone hates you really, really badly.
I hate them too. They're probably a fucking dwarf.
They're probably a fucking dwarf.
And I'm gonna, as a free action, shake my fist. Be like, you stupid fucking dwarf. I'm gonna get you.
Okay. I believe you didn't do anything else, so yeah, that's it. You still feel that overwhelming kind of weight upon your back, and you realize that whenever you went to strike out at the this dwarf, you realized that your movements were actually a little bit slower than usual. I'm guessing a 14 doesn't hit as it takes its battle axe and tries to sweep you underneath your feet.
Nope.
You
I
have a-
jump over it and laugh at it because this is a nerd.
As you go to jump, you realize that you're just not reacting fast enough, and it actually does take you off your feet.
God
You
damn
take
it.
5 points of damage as it hits one of your femurs. Femurs? Ankle bones. What's an ankle bone? Is it a femur?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to learn the, like... I'm gonna have to learn anatomy because of you, Jack.
It's just me or just Goody's sound? Is his audio really messed up?
I was just about to
Going
ask
fuzzy. Yeah, it's going fuzzy.
Ugh, this makes me upset. I'm going to close all of the things until I'm no longer fuzzy. Am I still fuzzy?
Well, this is happening. I'm going to refill my drink.
Yep, you are still fuzzy.
I don't know what to do.
Nate, use yours first before you use Maker's Mark. Mwah. You're great. I love you.
Don't do a thing. But I love you anyway. Okay.
I love you too.
Oh, thank you, Gwynn. I appreciate it, even though I'm a robot. Fucking A. Beep boop. Did you actually get the damage?
Yep, 5 damages.
Okay. He brings
my
his
ankle bone.
to your ankle bones, and he brings his axe back around, and you take another 5 damages.
I fart.
Well, that was very inappropriate, especially for a silly skeleton.
I think that sounds very appropriate for a silly skeleton.
Yeah, this is true. Next up is Larrick. Larrick is going to... He's got a wolf in front of him, and he's not the greatest. Yeah, it's probably still Robot-y, isn't it?
Yep.
don't know.
It's not like the regular Hangouts Robot-y. It's like kind of like you're underwater. I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know.
It just started, like, before we said something. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything, though.
Do Cody.
I didn't do anything.
Your McAfee protection has ended. Well, fuck you, McAfee. I don't care. I have a vest.
I find it funny. It's just kind of like, fuck you, Kathy. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said. Too.
Stupid Kathy.
It's like, why
Yeah,
you
Damn it.
gotta be rude like that?
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
You were supposed to join our fucking game, girl, but you didn't.
Girl. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. We're gonna have to be like this for a while. So he's going to actually turn to you. And he's going to stomp upon the ground. And the entire earth is going to start to shake. So go ahead and roll me a... Why is there a bug? Go ahead and roll me a dexterity save? Go ahead and roll me a save, and then I'll figure out what the hell you add to it.
14.
Wait, all
no,
of us?
just Tsukiya.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Me?
Yep, just you. Make me a dexterity save.
I'm not anywhere near him.
You had just attacked Larrick, right?
Oh, I thought this was still the Dwarven statue. So.
No.
18 plus 1, 19. Dexterity, right?
Yep, he slams his foot onto the ground, and it starts to shake. As it does, you realize that the ground beneath you is going from stone into like these little... It starts to crack and crumble, and it becomes difficult terrain for you.
Okay.
He looks back at you as his shield crumbles into dust. And he... What else does he do? I think that's all he does.
Okay.
That's all he does.
As I see his shield crumble, I will go and attack him again. And I will say that I am like doing like non-lethal damage. Like I'm biting at his legs to like trying to like bring him down, but like not kill him.
Make me a wisdom save.
12 plus 3, 15.
Okay, so you aim for his legs as you try to drag him down. Go ahead and make your attack. Are you trying to trip him, or are you trying to do damage?
No, like I'm just saying I'm trying to do non-lethal damage.
You're doing flavor damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to like take him down, like so he's like out of the battle but still alive.
Okay.
Yeah. And I rolled a natural 20.
Roll your damages and roll them twice.
Yes. (21 plus 6, 27 damage.
He reels backwards as you hit him with this force of your biting teeth. He seems to be shaken quite a bit as you take your teeth into his ankle.
He also has to make a DC strength saving throw, 13, or he's knocked prone.
So he gets a 5, but as you kind of grab a hold of his ankle and try to drag him in a way that he will fall down, you notice there's an aura around like his stance. The stance that he has prevents him from falling down, and you feel this weird connection to the ground as you try to pull him over.
That's not fair.
It's not, and it's really kind of cool. Next is Corro. Corro, you have made light in this dwarf statue's eyes, but it doesn't seem effective. Like something's, like it doesn't have to see. Like it's weird.
Because it's a statue. Gosh.
This is another thing I love about like these weird extra stuff, because condition immunities, blinded, and you specifically said you wanted to blind it. It made me happy.
I do have an inspiration point still, so.
You do?
I do. From the first game.
Oh.
I wish they accumulated.
I know, you need to start using them. You should also start using your Tides of Chaos, too.
Yes.
Well, the only spell I have right now is invisibility, or no, I used that already.
No, you just have your...
Invisibility and disguise self. Or
Well,
no. Shield and the invisibility.
You can use whatever spell you want as long as you have the spell slot for it.
Whatever spell I want? Like,
if you have any spell slots?
If you have a spell, it's more like, imagine like all of your spells are all like a bunch of guns, but they all use like different bullets. Like your first level spells use like a 45 caliber bullet. Your second level spells are a higher caliber bullet. So you can use any of the guns, but you just need a bullet to put in there. And that's your spell slots.
Okay.
Oh, that's a cool way to explain it.
I thought you used all your spell slots already.
no, I've only used 3 total. 2 out of 4 and 1 out of 2. So I can see invisibility still. And I can go invisible, I guess. I can still disguise myself, and I can still cast shield. Because I only have 4 spells. So they all kind of suck. They're not attack spells yet.
You're very utilitarian. But you always have your cantrips. Your cantrips are a thing you can use anytime.
Firebolt, Light, Minor Illusion, and Prestidigitation.
You can use any of your first level sorcery spells. Like, I told you wrong because you can use anything that is a first level sorcerer spell. You don't have to have it memorized. Right?
Okay. Then I need to see the book.
No.
Do you have to have it memorized?
No. It's sorcerers actually have a limited amount of spells. They have to pick them.
Oh, they have to pick them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So the spells that I have are the spells that I have. No defensive fucking spells because I didn't fucking think ahead. All I have is Firebolt, which is my cantrip.
Right. We will talk more whenever we do the homebrew for your little class, but we will change a few things about your character.
I would suggest.
How far away is Laric from me?
Laric from you had to move a few feet up in order to get. Oh shit! I always forget about that fucking alarm.
I pretty much have Laric under control. If you guys want to deal with the statue, kind of what I was going for.
I don't have any spells or anything right now that I can actually do any damage. Like
The Firebolt.
The Firebolt. That's kind of your go-to spell. All right.
To a stone statue of a dwarf that's alive. That's not going to do anything. Don't.
Gonna do what Firebolt does.
It might do something. You always can attack with your weapon, but you're not really the best at attacking things.
Yeah, right now I'm Until we home grow my character, that'll change. But at this point, right now,
Well,
it's not.
your weapon is a magical weapon, so it does give you a +1. Which,
My quarterstaff.
no, you have another magical weapon.
Ooh, Treasure.
There you go.
All right. I am going to take Treasure out and jab it into the spot that the statue's quote-unquote heart may lie.
Alrighty. You can use your inspiration or Tides of Chaos if you'd like to have advantage on this attack.
I will use my Tides of Chaos to have advantage. So I have to roll a D10 and a D...
No, just roll two D20s, or at least roll a D20 twice, and then take the higher number.
All right. 18.
An 18 will most certainly hit, especially with that +1. Go ahead and roll a D4 for damage, and add 1 to it.
4. So 5.
Not bad. And now roll me a D6.
5.
It might have gotten really lucky. No. Alright. So as you kind of take out Regier, you are reminded of this dagger's magical properties, and as you sort of try to strike it true into the chest of this stone creature, it slides in very easily, almost too easily, better than you think, and
Like butter. Hot butter.
a little bit harder than hot butter, but a little bit like it should have been a lot harder, but it wasn't. Go ahead. Yeah. Alright, next in the turn order is going to be Larrick's turn. Larrick's is going to look down at you, and he is going to cast... Am I still Robody?
What
Yep.
was next? I'm so confused.
Oh,
Oh shit, no, you're right. Corro, now Jack.
what the hell?
Sorry about
Okay.
that.
Thanks for saying something, because
Yeah, it's like you skipped 2
Not paying
people. I'm so confused.
perfect. I still want to shank this big dwarf dude.
Do it. Am I still Robody?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Should we
Ah.
maybe like close the video and restart it? See if that helps.
I don't want to shut the... It's better I closed every single program that I could find in my task manager that I could deal with. So, now we need to... I need to get my page back. Where the fuck was I? Alright, so we were on Jack's turn.
Jack was stabbing a bitch. He rolled 21 to hit.
21 to hit definitely does hit this creature. Go ahead, roll for damage.
Yeah.
And
Let's-
you have a buddy next to you, so you get to roll your sneak attack.
Yes. That is... That is 11 damage.
11 damage to his face. This
Yeah.
creature steps back 2 spots. It's kind of earthenware creaking underneath its massive weight.
Is Treasure stuck inside of it, or where am I at? Right now?
After you stabbed it, you pulled it back out kind of very quickly.
I'm just gonna flip him off as he walks backwards.
Did
Fuck
it
you, you
cause
stupid
him any
dwarf.
What's that?
Did it cause him any damage, or did I learn something?
You stabbed it into him. It did cause him damage.
But it sliced him pretty easily, right?
Right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you know, this dagger is connected to this earthen cult or earthen whatever, and he's made out of stone, so that makes sense.
Yes, but it glows when I'm around a certain type of creature.
It glows whenever you say its name.
No, it also glows when I'm around, where's that at? No noise. It makes no noise, and it glows when I'm around a certain type of creature, too. But I don't have that written down for some reason. But I remember that. We talked about that.
No, it says, if the wielder speaks the name, the blade gives off a faint cold glow, shedding dim light in a 10-foot radius until the wielder speaks it in its name again. It was connected to the drow because the drow could actually use it to blind their opponents.
Okay, so it also glows, though, around the drow.
No, it was a drow weapon to assassinate other drow because you could say its name as you were striking somebody to have a flash of light, and it would blind them for a brief second.
Okay.
It was mostly like a tactician's kind of weapon, an assassination type of weapon.
But it definitely has other special properties about it, apparently, because they used it for something.
For the most part, no. It's just kind of a magical dagger, makes no noise, and glows in the dark if you say its name.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you guys are only like level 3, so you guys aren't really supposed to have magical weapons. It happened to be there. So it's not really that great of a magical weapon. Next, of course, is the animated armor's turn. I mean, not animated armor. What am I talking about? There's no way. Well, it takes 2 swipes at Jack. I'm guessing both a 20 and a 25 hit you.
No, I have a 32 Marrow attacks.
Okay, good. Because you take...
Yeah, they both hit.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. You take 15 damage over the both attacks as it swings its battle axe around its head and strikes you twice.
Alright. So that is 12 damage. You said 15, sorry, I'm just talking.
It's not 12, it's 15, alright?
It's 12 because I had 3 temporary hit points left.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, shit. I will die quick right now.
Indeed. Next
I
is
only have 22 hit points.
Next, it's going to be Larrick's turn, and he's going to turn, look down at Tsukiya. He's going to rip off a piece of his armor, mutter something, and throw the dust in your face as a very loud, painful noise erupts behind you. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
An 18 plus 2, 20.
Okay. What does that say? Where is it at? Forgetting what my... Alright. 9, 5, 15, 19, so 8, 9. You take 9 points of damage as this sound goes throughout your body.
Okay.
So you take 9 thunder damage as it erupts behind you.
Alright, this needs to
Was this a take half damage if you succeed, or did I fail?
You succeeded.
Okay. And you said I take 9 points of damage?
Correct. 9 points of thunder damage. His smile kind of grows on his face.
Alright.
And he mutters another thing as he takes another piece of his armor off and crumbles it in his hand. And that ends his turn.
Okay.
Tsukiya.
I kind of, like...
Okay.
As that happens, I growl at him and go to bite him again.
Bite off the hand.
That feeds.
Can I take advantage?
You certainly may.
Alright. Oh, I rolled terribly both times. So 12 plus 5, 17.
He yet again brings out that shield of his and bashes you across the nose as you go in for another attack.
Fuck him. God damn it.
What a dick.
What a dick. Corro, it is your turn.
How far am I away from Larik?
You are quite far away from Larik. You are still fighting the animated armor alongside Jack.
Would it take a whole turn to get to Larik? Or could I run to him?
You could in your turn, but moving away from the animated armor would provoke an attack of opportunity from it. You could disengage, but you wouldn't be able to use your action.
Okay. Alright. So clearly lighting his eyes up did not hurt him. Stabbing him hurt him. Then my next move, because of how easily the dagger slid through him, I am going to try to chop off his dominant arm with the dagger. Assuming that it's wide enough to go through this dwarf's arm, which I'm sure it is. Or long enough to go through a dwarf's width of an arm. If it has the dominant arm, assuming that it might.
Roll me just a straight d20 roll real quick.
Ooh,
Could
a
he
nat.
do that? He's gay.
Ha ha! I got a nat 20.
You got a nat 20?
Yeah, I rolled a fucking nat 20. I'm happy about it.
Okay. I apologize. I apologize for the straight roll, but actually, as you do this, you look around the room. You're kind of looking at Larik, looking back at the animated armor, looking back at Larik, and as you do, you notice someone behind the pedestal that the statue was on, and it is a very large figure, kind of dressed in regal clothing, and he looks at you and he puts his finger up to his lips, and he's like, kind of shushes you for a second. You're kind of confused, but you still have to deal with this animated armor, and as you kind of take it back your dagger to strike into this creature, you notice that you no longer have a dagger, you have a hammer. Oh god, I don't know what it's called. I'm just gonna say it's a warhammer. Not the long. It's not a battle hammer. It's like a warhammer. What is it? A throwing hammer. I don't know. It's a throwing hammer.
Works.
Throwing hammer works. It's a throwing hammer. You're wielding it with one hand. You realize that now it is a throwing hammer for some reason. And as you kind of put your weight into the swing, you realize that something else is different too. That you can actually smite this creature if you so desire. You also have inspiration, by the way.
Alright, so I can smite and inspire?
Smite is like an addition to your attack, so you would be attacking with your hammer, but in addition to it, you would gain another d6 on top of that.
Alright, so this curious figure behind him is on our side, or not?
You have no idea. He's wearing long flowing purple robes. breastplate over them, with a fencing rapier, with a rapier at his side, and he's just kind of has his finger over his lips, shushing you. He's got long black hair and pointed ears.
All right. Well, my D20 is 18 and my D6 is 5.
All right, so go ahead and roll a d4 as well.
Gwynn.
Another 4.
All right. So you would do a total of 9 damage to this creature. Gwen, what the hell did you say? I want to know now. I don't have chat open because my shit will go crazy.
I told Nate that he's just jealous because Jack gets to kill everybody.
Pretty sure I'm the one killing everyone.
Pretty sure I'm the one killing people without your permission.
You know, I don't have that message, so it was a private chat.
No, it's probably
Private chat?
it's probably in the Twitch stream.
Yeah,
it's on the Twitch stream.
Link me, but I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
All right, so Corro's turn is done anyway. Next, we can go to Jack's turn. Jack, it is your turn.
Perfect. So...
Is it? Is it really?
Is it perfect?
I don't know.
He did not kill the magical armor, right?
No, the magical armor is still
Perfect.
standing.
Because I'm gonna shank that bitch again.
Go ahead, shank that bitch.
Alright. And I have advantage, because he's in 5 feet. Is that advantage?
It's not advantage, it's
just sneak
attack.
attack.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Too bad, because my second roll was a 20. But my first roll was a 16, so I've got 22.
You guys hit way too hard. Roll for damage.
Perfect. I have a 9 damage.
You has 9 damage?
9 damages.
You has 9 damages. Okay. That's nice.
I know. It's a nice little poke.
You stab it in the face and it dies! What does it look like when it dies?
Since it's this weird ass, like, statue thing, it starts crumbling to dust from the top down. And as it goes, as soon as it gets down low enough so that I can jump up onto it, I just start dancing. I do, like, this Irish river dance on top of it as it starts turning into dust.
Nice.
Because it's a stupid fucking dwarf.
So as it kind of like goes into dust, you hear kind of on the like a whisper on the wind. Thank you. As
Fuck you.
You're an ass.
Quick question. Did I successfully maim his dominant arm of the statue?
No.
Did I sever it off? No.
I mean, he's dead now, so.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're before you actually were able to fully connect with it, your dagger switched to a hammer, so it was no longer doing like slashing damage, it was doing bludgeoning damage, so it was more like you just took a big chunk out of its side.
Okay. So this guy might be
Shit.
a little bit against me, like on the,
Oh.
on the wrong side. So
Maybe.
there's
Okay,
a total
so-
of 2 people in the room now that the statue is destroyed.
So I've been rolling sneak attack wrong since I've been 3rd level. I was thinking that it was... I wrote down there that it was 2d6, but I thought that I had, like, my 1d6 for my bow, plus 1d6 from my sneak attack. I should have been rolling 3d6 every single time
Oh, wow.
for my bow.
Shit.
Oh.
So that's why I've been doing a little bit shitty, guys. I'll try and do better next time.
Well, that just means I have to buff up more of the monsters, because it seems like you guys have been rolling through a lot of this stuff.
No. It's fine.
Next is going to be Larrick's turn again. And... where was that spell? The overwhelming weight starts to come off of you, Jack. And that similar hand pops up around Tsukiya. Go ahead and make me a strength saving throw, Tsukiya.
15 plus 0, 15.
So the hand bursts from the ground and grapples you. You go ahead and take 8 points of damage as it squeezes your life. You see that...
You said 8?
Yes, 8 points of damage. And as you are restrained, he's going to take this opportunity to move away from you and towards the door behind him. Next is your turn, Tsukiya. So go ahead and make me a... In order to get out of this, you need to make me a strength saving throw.
Ugh. Oh shit. I added my own bonus and not my wolf's bonus for strength.
Well, that would make things different.
Yeah, so I did a 15 plus 3, 18.
Ugh.
Sorry, Cody.
So you don't take 8 points of damage. A medium hand, a big old hand is there and does nothing.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
It flips you off because it didn't get you.
It's like, fuck you, Wolf.
But he still does turn and run. But you don't get an opportunity attack. Because that's the thing. But it is your turn, though. He turns and starts running down the corridor behind him, moving 60.
Though?
What's that?
Isn't he slightly maimed, though?
Like, he's
Only
damaged,
slightly.
but only slightly.
Yeah.
I've
only done 27 points of damage to him.
He does turn around and runs down this hallway. He's probably about 30 feet away from you, so it's not really that far.
Okay, only 30 feet? Okay, so I'm gonna run after him and attack him again.
Bite off his Achilles tendon.
Still doing non-lethal damage, obviously.
Are you going for advantage or no?
Yes.
Okay. Go roll for damage for me.
And I didn't need it because my first roll was a 17 plus 5, 22.
He brings out his shield again, but this time it's floating in the air behind him as you jump for his back. Is that right? Is that one the... Yeah, that one is that one. Yep. That shield blocks your attack. And
22 doesn't beat it? God damn it.
Nope.
Shit, seems like we need Jack in there.
That either has to meet it, or it's either 22 or 23. It has to be. So close.
Jack, no. Tsukiya, then Corro. Corro, it is your turn. The statue before you has crumbled to the ground. You see that Alaric has turned and ran.
Purple cloak figure is gone.
He's still there, kind of leaning against the pillar. He's putting his finger up to his lips, and he points over. He points over at Alaric, and he makes like a jabbing motion.
Is the hammer again a dagger?
Yeah.
Not jacking a dick, like actually like kind of like a nonchalant like stab stab. And it is back into a dagger, yes.
Kiss him.
Go ahead.
Go over there and kiss him.
Roll me a d6. Don't be sticking your tongue out like that.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. So what do you do?
Alright. I'm going to... I want information from Lark, because apparently he's the ringleader behind all this bullshit. I'm gonna go...
I'm also going to say you can't get there in your movement, because he's ran, unless you dashed. But go ahead and give me an insight on the road figure.
So 20 sided die plus 1.
Plus insight. Yeah.
Which is my fucking dice. Hold on, it fell on the floor, landed on the cord, and was indecipherable. 15 plus 1, so a 16.
So he kind of makes that little stabbing motion, and he's like, it kind of seems like he just wants you to like stab towards Lyric. Like he wants you to make the attack action, but just in Lyric's direction.
But don't kill him.
Kill him.
Jack, we need to know things.
Kill him!
And then we can
All
kill
right. So I will aim my stab action at Lyric's Achilles tendon and stab at the air.
So you're just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Do you want to use your inspiration for this?
I do.
Okay. So go ahead and you kind of like, what the fuck is this? Okay, fine, whatever. And you stab at the air, like towards Lyric, like you're actually stabbing into his back or stabbing into his
Achilles
leg,
tendon.
his Achilles tendon to take him out. So go ahead and roll me 2d20s.
A 19 and a 15.
So the 19 will be a +1. What's your charisma modifier?
Charisma modifier is really good, +4. What?
Okay. So that'll be 19 +1 because it's magic, +4 because you have your charisma modifier. You see a bolt of energy released from the very tip of your dagger and strike Lyric kind of in his foot. Go ahead and roll me a d4 plus a d6.
3 for the d4 and 5 for the d6.
Okay, so that's 8 points of damage altogether. Do you have a do you have a spell slot available?
Yeah.
All right, use that up.
1 or 2.
1. That was 8
Okay,
points of
so-
damage. Okay. Next in the turn order is going to be Jack. You have just seen Corro turn and kind of stab at the air, but you see a piercing beam of light go out and stab Lyric, who is now further into the hallway away from you guys with Tsukiya hot on his heels, quite literally. You being a rogue, you can probably like bonus action dash to get there, or you could just like whip out your bow. You can probably do whatever the fuck you want. And actually roll your sneak attack die because correctly.
If I hit, we've got to make sure I hit.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm going to just whip out my bow and shoot that bitch. That is a 23 to hit.
23 does hit, but 22 doesn't.
Well, yes.
My 22 doesn't hit. I knew it. I knew I was so close.
You take out your bow and you string it backwards, and yes, it lances through the air, striking him in the back.
That is 12 damages.
He gets struck in the back so hard, so violently, that he flies forward for a few feet and slams against the floor as he just slides a few inches. Tsukiya, you see blood start to gush out of him onto the ground, and a pool of blood starts to accumulate.
Bitch.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Why? 15 plus 3.
Is 18.
Yes.
So fucking lucky. Alright. So you see Lyric there, apparently bleeding out, apparently not doing so well.
Okay. I'm gonna say like he's a little bit in front of me, and like I'm still running. I am going to immediately return back into my human form, and just like kind of do like a baseball slide over to him, lay my hands on him, and heal him.
You kind of do a you slide on over to him as quickly as you possibly can. Slide on over and you touch him, but you realize that he is already way too far gone. He's been pushed.
God damn it.
Nerd.
Mainly because the armor around him slowly starts to chip away and fly off into the wind. It's almost as if like a breeze is going by, and slowly he's being deconstructed bit by bit as parts of dust go back into the dungeon.
Wait, so what's happening?
He's slowly starting to fade away. Like he's slowly started becoming apart bit by bit, turning into dust and fading away.
Like his whole body or just his armor?
His whole body. Like at first it was just the armor, and then you realize it gets down to his body, and his body starts to flake off and start to fly away.
And it's going farther into the cave?
It just seems to be floating around in the cave. Or in the ruins.
Oh. Okay. As I see that happen, I guess I'll walk over to Jack and lay my hands on him and heal him.
Making me get him on my table again.
I think it's a 1d8. Yeah.
1d, yeah.
Ooh, that's not good. I rolled a 3 plus a 3. You gain 6. 6 health.
Alright, let me know if these are going to be temporary or regular HP.
They're going to be regular HP. However, something doesn't feel right about what he just did.
Bad touch, bad touch.
You smack Tsukiya in the face. Stop it! You look up at Jack's face, and there seems to be water pouring from his eyes. His eye sockets, rather. Just like a constant stream of water down his face. Like he's constantly crying.
What the fuck is this shit? I thought I couldn't cry anymore. Jesus.
Fucking clue, Jack. I shouldn't even be able to heal you in the first place, and now when I do, all this weird shit is happening. I don't know what's going on. I need a fucking drink. Are we done here? Is this guy gonna like rematerialize? Are we done?
No. I can't have one.
Can you get drunk?
For healing me. Dang. I don't think so. Every mouth under myself, just so it goes straight through into that glass.
I missed like 90% of what you said.
Yeah, you kind of rebutted out for a second.
Oh, sorry. I said something about how I need to drink too, but I can't get drunk because every time I drink, it like goes through myself, and I have to hold a glass under myself so that I don't make a mess.
Do you want to join me for a drink anyway?
Yeah, might as well. You only have to pay for half the drinks, right? I can just drink the same one over and over.
So,
I could really use a cocktail.
so Corro, the man in the purple robe is still kind of standing there next to you. He just seems to like rocking back and forth between his heels and his toes.
Can anyone else see him? Can
Nope.
we have everyone roll?
Okay.
So it's just a I can see him thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna approach him and try to talk to him.
Okay. He's just gonna. What are you saying?
Who are you?
The rest of you see Corro kind of walk up to the side of the pillar, the column that the statue was on. Goes, "Who are you?"
Corro, that's a column.
The man in the purple robe starts laughing.
I just shake my head and ignore what's going on.
I don't understand what's going on.
He laughs again. Yeah, you wouldn't.
Explain to me. Who are you?
He kind of turns around and goes, "Oh, nobody." And he starts walking after Tsukiya. I'm guessing Tsukiya's leaving.
Yeah, and I mean, if nothing's going on and Corro is just talking like a crazy person, I'm leaving.
Yeah,
So.
he's walking directly behind Tsukiya.
Well,
Yep.
clearly I'm going to follow.
So where are you guys going? Are you guys going to from where Larrick came from? Are you guys going to go outside the entrance that you guys know of?
Yeah, I'm headed to the bar because I'm just we've had a really long day and I want to fucking drink. So
I think through the where all the wagons were piled up.
Yeah.
And then we'll walk to town from there and get a drink.
Are you gonna check on Harburk?
what
What's
happened?
that?
He
The constable.
he was
Did he
praying.
follow us?
He followed you down there, but he's praying over the bodies in the other room that you guys found.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's there.
I mean, I wouldn't care about him. I'd just leave him there.
Okay.
I'm more interested in Purple Cloak Man.
So as you guys are walking out, Corro, are you going to say anything else to the purple cloaked man?
What side are you on?
The side I need to be fighting on.
So my side, or
What is your side?
if you help me out, then you know what side I'm on.
Corro, who the fuck are you talking to?
Shh, just ignore him. Let him be crazy.
It's so annoying.
We're gonna get a drink anyway.
Yeah, I guess. Just let him do what he wants, I guess.
Yeah.
Fine company
Don't
you
worry
keep.
about it.
I'm choosing to ignore both of you. Clearly, I understand that you can't see this man, but he is the reason why things happen the way they did down there.
He starts mocking you.
He's
Kind of like
the
opening his
reason
mouth
why-
like, blah, 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 blah.
He's the reason why I shot that dude with an
Yeah,
arrow?
the reason why we killed them? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that was just us.
Curious and curiouser.
Curious and curious here.
Jack's doing the same thing.
Like,
Curiouser.
yeah, you see basically the man in the purple robe standing next to Jack, and they kind of do the same thing in the same motion at the same time.
And as Jack is doing that, I'm just kind of like laughing to myself silently.
You guys, I think there is a spirit connected to Rezzure.
I
That's
think there's a spirit
bro.
connected to your
Awesome.
butt.
Have fun with that. Are we at the swinging sword yet?
You guys have made it to the wagons whenever this is kind of going down.
Where Stormfire is tethered.
Stormfire, she's directly outside. She isn't tethered because you guys kind of got off really quickly, but
I
she is.
tethered her. I made it very clear that I tethered her.
Okay, I'm sorry. You tethered her to one of the wagons, empty wagons available.
Okay.
'Cause I even have it written down that I said that I know that I didn't do it, but I did tether the horse.
Okay.
And you agreed with me, so that is written.
She's a very obedient horse. As you guys kind of get out there, the two of you start heading towards the Swinging Sword Tavern. And as you go over to, oh God, what was there? Stormfire? Stormfire. Yeah, as you go over to Stormfire, the road figure kind of approaches her, starts kind of like petting her, like adjusting the mane and stuff, and she seems to be reacting very positively to it.
She can see you?
Not exactly. She can feel me.
Who are you?
She's a good horse. Always trust a war horse. Always trust your horse in battle. It's basic combat 101. You've got to find steed.
Why can I see you now? I clearly feel that you've been following me for a while.
But no, I'm connected to Rigier.
Are you?
He kind of gives you this
Why can I see you now?
He kind of gives you like this eyebrow raise. That's because you haven't been using your full abilities. I'm not cutting out, am I?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I'm in character. I'm taking a pause.
He continues petting Stormfire, kind of brushing her side, patting her down, like checking her out, kind of checking the horse.
So then, do you understand my mission?
He turns around to look at you, eyebrow raised. You're on a mission.
Is that a question?
Is that an answer?
Yes, I'm on a mission. Things happened, but I set out for a reason.
And those reasons are?
I don't think I'm anywhere near my kingdom. I think I've traveled to a different realm.
I know, it's fun, isn't it?
Is that because of Isilmore that I'm here? I feel like you know the answers.
No. Answers are hard. Questions are better.
How long will you taunt me then until people is everyone going to think I'm crazy? Or when will you show yourselves to the others?
Depends on how you take yourself.
These men are clearly destiny for me to find. They're going to help me, aid me on my quest for what I need to do.
I think you're thinking in grander plans than you should be. I think you need to start worrying about where you are now and what you're going to do next, and where your next entertainment is going to come from.
My next entertainment?
Life's a journey, and you're still young.
I'm assuming we're pretty close to the tavern right now.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of talking and stalling for time.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, as we approach the tavern, as I see it, we're pretty much right there. I'm going to cast Entangle on Corro and his horse just to tie him up for a minute, so Jack and I can get ahead and get away from him. Because I'm bored with this conversation.
Oh, I thought you guys had already left.
Well, either way, I'm just gonna tie him up for a second so we can get away.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and cast Entangle then.
All right.
Quite a distance to cast it.
He has to do a DC 13 strength.
Corro, if you would.
What am I rolling?
Roll a D.
Yeah, roll a d20 plus your strength.
I rolled a fucking 20, and my
God damn it.
strength is strength.
I mean, you passed.
Yeah.
But
Well, my
you're
strength is +0.
Yeah, it was just a 13. Is all you needed. But you're still in difficult terrain.
Oh shit!
So I'll still.
I don't even notice.
So here, actually did give me enough time to read a little bit more. You guys do head off towards the swinging sword, and as you're kind of headed off to the swinging sword. Looks like there's not a lot of people kind of roaming around in town. Looks like a lot of people. There is one person roaming around in kind of heavier armor with a sword out, kind of patrolling, it looks like. He's kind of like walking down the street, and as he sees you, he just kind of waves over to you.
Do I recognize him?
You do recognize him from the town, but you're not exactly sure who he is. It's just a familiar face.
Corro.
Give me a sec.
Corro.
I'm gonna deal with them for a little bit here, Corro.
No, I'm saying I watched vines pop out of the ground and slowly wither away, and now I think it's time for me to try to hop on Stormfire and carry on. I'm gonna ask Purple Figure to follow me or whatever, but that's it.
Okay.
At this point, I just want to get a cocktail in me as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off to that dude who waved to us. Yo, what you want?
We need everyone inside. There's been a wait. No, you guys actually already know. We put everyone inside just to make sure that they were safe for the time being. Cleaned up those bodies by the alleyway. Sorry, it was disgusting. There were so many of them. He kind of like shivers. You notice that he's a kind of a younger man.
Okay, so what?
I just need everyone inside. We can't. We're doing an investigation. Just inside somewhere. I don't care where you go as long as we can.
We're going to the bar.
Oh, have you seen Harburk recently?
No.
Nope, haven't seen him in quite some time.
All right. Well, if you do, just
Is he gonna be in the bar? Like, if we see him there, we should tell him?
Harburk is still downstairs praying in the fucking cavern.
We're aware.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
yeah, they're aware. They're just being dicks.
Dick. Thank God I'm not over there. I'm too nice. I'm stupid nice. That's my fucking thing.
So he kind of like, he's like, yeah, if you do see him in there, but he's supposed to be trying to figure out what was going on with those guys. And
You mean
what's
you
up with the
haven't
holes.
checked in the bar?
Well,
What the hell?
We'll go check there. We'll go check there right now.
He kind of he kind of seems like I've been I've been like telling people to get back inside their houses. Like that's what.
How many people do you gotta tell? Jesus, how
Well,
long does that take?
The kids were running away from me. They weren't listening, and I tried to get their parents, And it's like a whole ordeal because you like, I don't know. I've already been
You
yelled
know
at.
what? Whatever. I don't care.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
cool,
walk off in the middle.
cool story, bro. See you around.
All right, well, just stay inside until someone tells you.
Sure.
Yep. I will do just that.
You guys walk inside the bar. It looks like there has been an influx of people here recently, and the bar seems to be bustling at this point. There are a lot more people in here than usual. You see that the proprietor of the Swinging Sword is actually in the back working the bar, despite not usually being the bartender. You know her as Kalissa Ekril, or Urkel. She's sort of mixing drinks for random people at the bar. You see some people aren't familiar, aren't from the town. They look like they're from either a caravan coming by or some sort of other traveler. You see one of the other waiters kind of come around, and she comes to you guys. Oh, catch a seat where you can find it. We've been booked recently with them trying to clear the streets out. Is there anything I can get you guys?
Yeah, give me 6 shots of your strongest liquor and 2 beers.
She eyes grow extremely wide. She's like, are you sure you want 6 shots of that? Like,
yes.
I'm gonna say. Oh, go on.
The Mabarian, the Mabarian fire ale. Really?
How much do I owe you?
Corro walks in and says, "Give me 3 of those."
We did talk to somebody. She looks over at you as well. She's like, well, each one of them is probably about a silver, and then the ale is probably about like 2 copper. So I want to say,
I hand her 2 gold and tell her get it.
oh, yeah, sure. And she ducks out and back into the back of the bar.
Oh, I didn't even get to order my chiefest drink. I want one chiefest drink.
I was ordering for you too, Jack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
here's for you the 3 shots I just claimed. The other 3 shots apparently are going to Tsukiya.
So she ducks in the back, and you guys look around. There only seems to be 2 or 3 tables open out of like the 12 that are in here. You just see an assortment of people in this room. You guys find a table and you sit down at it, and you kind of look around. It's extremely loud, extremely noisy, but you catch a few hints of people talking about different things. There seems to be a lot of chatter about something called the... Oh shit, where did it go? The Mirabarian delegation.
How do you spell Nirbarian?
Give me a second. Mirabaran. Mirabarans. It just kind of seems like that's the general consensus. That's the general commotion of what people are currently talking about. After a while, the waiter comes back with a tray. She has the 3 shots for Corro, also the 6 shots for Tsukiya, as well as you said 2 beers or 2 ales?
Yeah. I immediately take 2 shots and then shotgun one of the beers.
I'm gonna do all 3 of my shots in 1 hit, and then toss the waiter a gold piece, or 2 gold pieces.
Alright, make sure you're subtracting this from your sheet.
I am.
Alright, so she looks down, she's like, thank you? And she picks up the 2 gold, and she as she like stares at Tsukiya drinking down this entire mug of ale. She's like, do you want a refill, or are you gonna drink the other one?
I ignore her.
She's like, okay. Thank you. Give me a holler if you need anything else. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you before. You're so short. Is there something I can get for you?
Yeah,
I
just.
pushed the other beer over to Jack.
Oh, okay. No, nothing. I'm good.
Are you okay? Are you crying?
Oh, is that still going on?
Yeah. Just lost my best friend. I'm pouring one out for my homie, and I'm going to pour. Then I'm gonna pour it out in my mouth.
So you pour a little bit on the
Hey,
ground, and you pour a little bit in her mouth. Go ahead and give me a charisma check real quick.
All right. That's a 17.
So she goes, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That let me bring you another drink.
All right, sweet cheeks.
Hey Jack, I want to try something. Can you get up on the table for me?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. This is gonna seem a little weird, but just bear with me for a second.
It's not anything sexual, right?
God, no. You are not.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
He's just gonna bone you. That's all.
So I am going to chip away a little bit at the wooden part of her leg. So like I can like go into her leg, and I'm gonna pour one of the shots inside her body and see if that affects her.
All right. So you
see if she can get drunk that way.
So you you pour one of the shots like inside of the leg.
Yes.
It's really weird because it's kind of wood all throughout it, but you do chip away enough so it makes a little hole. You pour a little like alcohol in there, and you wait a little bit, and you wait a little bit, and like Jack, you don't feel any different. And as you're kind of looking, you're like looking at Tsukiya, you're like, I don't, nothing's going on. Tsukiya, you notice that Jack is actually the water coming out of Jack's eyes is no longer clear. And there's a very strong smell of alcohol in the air now.
All right.
Yeah. Nothing's going on. Thanks for trying, but
Yeah, I tried. I did the best I could.
Lick his tears. Lick his tears.
I'm gonna down 2 more shots and say turn to the other 2. You guys can do with whatever you want with the rest of these, and mention one-eyed Tina's, and then I'm gonna walk out.
So
I'm gonna look at the barmaid. Hey, before you go, do you have any elven teas?
this is a different person kind of walking around the bar. He kind of looks over to you. He goes, "Oh, no, I don't think we have any elven teas. We could probably, I could look in the back, maybe one of the."
Do you have lemongrass?
He just kind of gives you this weird look. It's like, what's that?
What herbs do you have?
I mean, I can ask one of the other elves that help out in the bar. Like, maybe they have something. That's the best I
Sure.
can get you. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Any herbal tea you can give me, and mix it with what? Okay, off character. What type of liquors do they have? Because I'm assuming they are free vodka, free bourbon, like pre-named liqueur. So it's probably like a absinthe almost.
General mead, rum, I think is a thing. Rum is pretty easy to make.
All right, then I will ask for a cup of herbal tea and a wine.
Yeah, wine's a good thing too. Okay. He kind of like nods. He's like, it might be a while, and he turns and he walks over to the waitress who's coming out. He talks to her for like just a second, and then she walks over.
I'm
and
gonna flip him over 2 more gold pieces, and say, "Can I please get that? And I will still pay you on top what the drink costs, but this is for you."
He catches it in midair as he's talking to the waiter. He says, sure, that's generous of you, thank you." The waiter comes over and puts the large mug in front of Jack. So yeah, here you go, sweetheart. Maybe it'll help you with your problems. I'm so sorry. And she touches your cheek, and as she like takes it away, she kind of looks at her hand. She sniffs it, and she goes, "Are you crying? Are you crying, Fire Bloom?"
Yeah, we tried something. Apparently my tears are alcohol if I drink some alcohol, so... Guess I'm not gonna be able to get over this the regular way, right?
She kind of like looks dumbfounded. She goes, "Right, okay." Jack, you see across from you, it seems like someone else has walked over. He pulls out a chair and he sits down, and he looks to Corro and he goes, "You're such a shrewd." You look over
I
and
agree,
it's
I'm gonna walk away.
it's the man in the purple suit again. It's purple coat again.
So now Jack can see it.
Jack agreed and then walked off.
So Jack saw.
I mean, Jack agreed with him.
So Jack saw him. That's the main question. Jack agreed with the man that showed up, that I know that no one else saw earlier, and agreed with him, and then walked off.
That's what happened. I mean,
Yep.
You say that Jack saw him. I say Jack just agreed with him, but
He had to have seen him if he knew, if he could hear the man.
no fuck with you.
He's not hearing voices. Jack, you saw that man?
The one that just sat down? Yeah, he's not really expertly hidden.
You look over
Did you
Jack,
see
and
him earlier?
it's just a guy in heavy plate armor. He kind of like looks to you and waves.
What's up, dude?
That is the man that was talking
Hold
to
on.
you earlier that you didn't see. We're holding.
Pretty sure I would have seen someone put
Pause.
Nope, I'm not pausing. I don't fucking care if Cody's gone. We are playing this
We
game.
can do whatever the fuck we want.
I can still fucking hear you, you douches.
Also, at some point, Jack's gonna look around just for the lady who still owes him money.
Oh shit, yeah. It doesn't seem like she's here.
Damn it.
Tsukiya, as you're walking out of the bar, you see the guy still patrolling the street, but he's walking away from you. And you see down the street, kind of walking towards this One-Eyed Tina's, trying to go to One-Eyed Tina's. It's actually called a place, Mother Yolanta's. You see in the distance what looks to be a person with their head on fire. And she's yelling, and she's pointing at you. She's pretty far away from this distance, though.
And see if she says anything to me.
You kind of hear it like in the far distance. She goes, "You son of a bitch, I can't believe you let him do that. I can't believe you left him out there all alone." She slowly gets closer. It's like, "I can't believe you, that was your master, you son of a bitch!" And she... Go ahead, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. 7 + 3, 10.
She says, "Get on your knees!" And you drop immediately to your knees. She takes out a book, flips it open. She's like flipping through pages, flipping through pages. She's like, "You son of a bitch." I'm not sure why he took you underneath his wing, you lowly, scummy. Ugh! I hate people like you. You notice now that she is a genasi, a fire genasi to be specific. She seems extremely upset. She is covered in a bunch of different armors as well as a bunch of sets of books that have been strapped to her body. You are kind of on your knees, waiting to what seems to be like her judgment upon you. She flips through all the pages. Do you have a Does your master have a name?
Copernicus, I think.
Okay. So she kind of.
How do you spell Genasi?
No, Caspian.
Caspian. She looks at you. She goes like, "You realize that he's dead, right?"
I'm sorry, what?
You realize that he's dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you also realize that the entire forest that he was meant to protect is now burnt to the ground? And don't you even say it's me. Everyone said it was me, and it wasn't, alright? It wasn't.
I don't even know who the fuck you are, lady.
She casts burning hands above your head. You listen to me, alright? I'm the one saying things, and you should shut your mouth. You mouth hole. Stop. Shut up. No. She points to you like a bad dog. She grabs in her book again. She rips out a page, and she like crumples it up and shoves it into your mouth. There. I did my job, and I'm done. She turns around, puts her hands up in the air.
I got disconnected after I said I don't know who the fuck you are, lady. I got disconnected and didn't hear anything you said.
God damn it. She goes, no. She's like, no. You shut your mouth. Shut your mouth hole, all right? I'm the one asking questions. I do the talking. I do the yippity yap, okay? She rips out a page, crumples it up, and shoves it into your mouth. And then like walks away, puts her hands up in the air like God, I'm done. Job's done. Not dealing with the Emerald Enclave anymore. Fuck it.
The what?
The Emerald Enclave.
So she just walked away. Do I still see her, or?
She is still walking away. You are no longer compelled to be on your knees.
I guess I'm just gonna get up, spit the paper out of my mouth. I'll look at it, see if there's anything interesting on it.
It is very interesting because it starts with Dear Tsukiya. Dear Tsukiya, I apologize to hear about your master's death. He was protecting a grove, a very ancient grove indeed, in which we had an artifact. There was supposed to be a delegation sending this artifact to be protected after your master has passed away. We were hoping that you could retrieve it because to get in contact with whenever you are in Red Larch.
Is there a name?
Yes, but I can't find the damn NPC in the book. I really wish it would easily better label where people are supposed to be.
Just improv.
Yeah, but this is like actually written in the book, and I don't want to fuck it up because if I improv it now, I won't remember it later. But you'll basically know that there's an NPC in town. Ah, here it is. Halia Hanadrome. She operates a bathhouse and a dress shop in town.
She is
A bathhouse.
Yes, she is affiliated with the Emerald Enclave. She also uses aromatic herbs and flowers. It's probably one of the nicest places in town. Sort of, there's warm.
This isn't like a gay bathhouse. This is like an actual
No,
bathhouse.
yeah, an actual bathhouse. Like pleasant smells kind of come out of it. It's kind of like where the upper kind of class goes to bathe most of the time and trade gossip.
I was thinking like shady, like hole in the wall bathhouse, but
No.
No.
It's probably one of the nicest buildings in Red Larch.
okay. I'm just gonna tuck that paper and like put it in my pouch or whatever, my backpack, whatever I have. I don't even know, and continue to one-eyed Dinas.
All right, so we're back to me and Jack and Guy.
Yeah, sure. Jack, what are you said you were doing some things though before we left you.
All I said was I was looking for the woman who owed me money. You said she was not there.
Nope.
So I'm just gonna sit back down because I don't need to do anything else. I'm chilling. I am trying to regain some hit points, but that won't happen for another few hours.
At least a hour. If you
Well, I
want to
don't have
use
any
your...
more hit dice, so
Oh, shit.
at least 4 hours.
Alright, so you're kind of just sitting there kind of drinking. After a while, how long are you guys going to stay in the bar?
I want to have a conversation with Jack that might take a minute.
Okay.
Okay, Jack is sitting there.
Jack, I know you don't know me yet, but you know, I'm a lot complicated than what may lead on about me.
Okay.
I don't know why I trust you. Maybe it's because you saved my life a few times. I don't know.
That seems like a good reason to trust me.
Consider payment without expectations. I'm not asking for this to be a payment towards any debts I may owe you at this point. But I feel that you need to know these things.
Okay. Cool.
I don't think that I'm anywhere near where I came from. Everyone questions Renmaoroah. There was a brief feel of static as I was being carried off by Stormfire, leading along behind. But something has brought me here, and I don't know what yet.
The person next to you kind of leans back and goes, "Flatulence, that's what."
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you farted off that static electricity.
All I know, Jack, is that shit happened. But you and Tsukiya are here for a reason, and I feel that way. Something inside of me is telling me that I ran into you for a reason.
I'm sure you did. I mean,
I know you think I'm crazy.
I think I'm here because I was buried right around here. Like, that's my whole reason for being here. I don't have a super backstory where my parents were the king and queen.
It's not
I'm just
about
Jack.
A backstory, Jack. It's not about a super backstory. It's about destiny of all of us. There's something greater that we don't understand yet. This is all coming together awkwardly and so easily. And God, I'm drunk. I'm sorry. I may be speaking nonsense to you, but
You are, but you know, I get it.
I feel like I have purpose in life, and I just don't understand it yet.
The guy sitting at the other table, or at the other chair, kind of goes, "So you came back from the dead, huh? Did that once. That was fun. Came back as a pixie." And he drinks his drink.
Came back as a pixie, you said?
Yeah, I came back as a pixie. That was fun.
It took you this long to figure it out? Like, I'm a skeleton. You should have figured that out the moment you saw me.
Well, like, you know, sometimes you get reanimated, but it's a different, like, personality. Sometimes you come back as the same thing. Sometimes you just are constructed, you know, of different parts. I didn't know which one you were.
Reincarnation?
What?
You're talking about reincarnation?
Well, yeah, I got reincarnated once. That was fun. Dude, pixies, let me tell you, they're great at boning. You're made of bones. I'm fucking great.
Ah, I get it. I'm gonna high five them.
Yeah, high fives you as well. He's like, have you ever had sex midair?
I cannot say that I have. I've had sex underground, though.
I'm a virgin. There's a reason behind it.
There's problem number one right there.
Shit, your warhorse isn't even a unicorn. You don't need to be a virgin.
Hey, you lay off a stormfire. That's a good horse.
He's a good horse, but not a unicorn.
Who needs a
Stormfire
unicorn?
is there.
Virgins!
That's
well,
what
yeah.
I'm trying to get to.
Trust me, if he had a unicorn, he'd be a virgin a lot longer.
A year and a day. Ugh. A year and a day is my pact and my price.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I don't know. Your parents got really uptight after all.
How do you know about my parents?
'Cause I'm your granddad.
Are you making shit up or are you serious right now?
Do you want to roll an insight?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead, roll an insight.
A 20?
A d20. Plus your insight score.
17.
He's...
Plus 1. So 18.
He is. Doesn't seem like he's lying.
So you're my grandfather?
You're great. I don't know. There's a bunch of greats in there.
Jesus, narcissistic, are you? Can't be that great.
Whoa. This is true.
Well, you know, if you're apparently related to me, then you've been following me for a while, so you know that I have a bond with Sarkhan that makes me have to be celibate and chaste for a year and a day.
Well, that's your parents' fault. Or that's somebody's fault. That's not my fault. He points to himself.
It's your fault that I have to be chaste and celibate for a year and a day?
I said it's not my fault, alright? Look.
Yeah, this dude's cool. He'd want you to get laid like every fucking day.
We were fucking late every day. Like, back whenever...
I'm trying to get laid.
Back when Garrus was in charge? Oh, man, that was great. But there was the whole slavery thing, and then the rebellion. That wasn't fun. Dude knew how to use the whip, though. That was good times.
So then you know if I'm carried away from a different realm or not. If you are related to me, then you have to know that I'm no longer at Renmaoroah. I'm no longer near it, any way, shape, or form. I am gone from my world.
Jack, the guy that you've been talking to, passes out on the table, and you see, Corro, you see the robed figure stand up and a body fall out of his chest onto the table, and he steps out of the body. He goes, "Really? Are we gonna do this again? You're in a different place. All right, make the best of it."
But what am I supposed to do?
Dude, what the fuck? Why are you talking to him? He's passed out. Let him sleep.
Jack, it's
he
more
leans
complicated.
he leans over to you and just says, "Have fun with it." And then he walks out of the room.
Oh, fuck. Jack, it's way more complicated than you think.
Then what? He's
My-
literally passed out on the table. Do you see him?
This man is not related to me, but the spirit that was embodying him at the time that he was speaking is the spirit of an ancestor. Do you not understand that?
No, I do not. That's crazy shit.
Why you gotta be talking crazy shit? What the fuck?
You-
Alright.
You don't
So
get where I'm coming from.
You are drunk.
So next we're gonna go to Tsukiya. So Tsukiya, what are you doing?
Well, I'm at One-Eyed Tina's, whatever that place is called.
Oh shit. Are you gonna get fucked by One-Eyed Tina?
No, ew, gross.
Yes,
Oh.
adventurers get laid every day.
Do they offer the services that I am looking for?
They can.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna get laid. I'm gonna get some D.
Oh, you're gonna get some D?
Yep.
Yep, indeed.
Oh shit. I just realized where those 6 guys came from.
What?
So you go in there and you're like, Mother Yolantha's there. She's like, yes, did you need something, dear?
Yeah, I'm looking for something that is you guys might not offer. I'm not here for your normal clientele. I'm looking for something a little more masculine. If you get my drift.
Listen here, it's not as exotic as you think. Actually, I think they stepped out not too long ago. Give me 1 second. Maybe I can holler back, see if I've got anybody else available for you. And she walks into the back, like beyond a beaded curtain. It kind of jingles a little bit. After a while, she comes back and she's like, it looks like the ones that left is all I've got. Maybe I could offer you one of the feminine persuasion. That's all I've got for tonight, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
There's a real bush one.
You don't have anything? I'm willing to pay.
Let me go see if a little orc friend of mine has closed up shop yet. Give me 1 second. And she actually goes to the beaded curtain, but you also hear a open and shut of a door. And you see One-Eyed Tina come out with a customer. A very old, crotchety man. She goes, alright, come back next time if you want a little bit more, huh, sweetheart? And she slaps him in the ass. He goes, oh, Tina, thank you. And he starts, like, shuffling away. After a little bit of waiting, you see a half-orc come back. And he kind of, like looks around as he comes in. You notice that it's a half-orc you've met before. From
Is it oof?
No, it's not Oof.
Well, him and Grund are the only ones that I've met. That I know of.
I'm pretty sure one of you has met another half-orc. He looks around before he enters. He goes,
Crow.
well, Right. Well, we were gonna go back to Tsukiya real quick because remember the last thing I remember what happened was Tsukiya was at Mother Yolantha's house, and Mother Yolantha has just invited Ironhead, the proprietor of Ironhead Arms, and he kind of like looks around. He goes, "All right, no one, you don't tell anybody about this. You understand?"
Oh yeah, for sure. I won't tell anyone. I'm discreet.
He looks around. He's like, all right, and he kind of like looks around a little bit, and then he kind of offers to pick you up. He's a very large half-orc, by the way.
I kind of brush him off. I just kind of lead him to whatever room we're going to.
Okay.
Dominant bottom.
Oh,
And then
Oh,
I get into the room and close the door and start pulling various things out of my bag, like this.
What the fuck? Where did that come from?
And that
I've not seen that yet.
and that will end my scene.
Hey, Nate, we need to incorporate that into bedrooms.
So,
Area.
back at the bar, the Swinging Sword,
Alright, so I'm calling Carissa.
an orc is yelling. You hear an orc screaming in the background. No. So you ask Kalisha over, or whatever the fuck her name was. I'm pretty sure, like,
I had Carissa, like K-A-R-I.
Kalisa.
Kalisa.
Kalisa Urkel.
Like Khaleesi, but with an A.
Yeah. K-A-Y. Excuse me. Kaylessa.
Spell it one more time.
Kaylessa.
And last name?
Urkel. Irkell.
Did I do that?
Not Urkel. Urkel.
Who just played Urkel? That's ridiculous. Alright. So I call Kaylessa over, and I ask her, alright, Kalissa, I need your most feminine male worker to come over here right now.
She goes. She's like, "Is there a reason for this? I need all my workers on staff. I mean, you can see we're full up at the moment, right?"
I toss her 2 gold.
Uh,
Gold's pretty expensive, so...
She looks at you. She looks down at the gold. She's like, "Oh, you're that one, are you? All right." And she turns around and she goes back into the back.
There, I'm at 36 gold. I have plenty of gold to go around.
You said female, or you said the most feminine male?
Yes.
Okay, so she goes and grabs the same guy that was out there earlier. He's one of the waiters, and she brings him to you. He seems resisting at first, but like she shows him the gold and like points to the table.
What's his name?
Colleen.
Kaleem?
Kalina.
Kalina. A man named Kalina.
No, Colleen.
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 How do you spell that?
Kalen. Colleen.
So I look at Colleen, and I give him my sexiest smirk, and I say, Colleen, I need to borrow you from your job for a while.
Go ahead and roll me a charisma check.
20?
D20, please.
Ooh, a nat 20 on that one.
He kind of like looks back at Kalisa. He's like, really? And she like looks back at him and nods to their head solemnly. He looks back at you. He's like, like shakes his head.
I'm a good-looking guy. I'm a very good-looking elf man. You know. So if he had any homo tendencies, he would totally be into me. I'm a good-looking guy. Like that's part of Corro's description. He's a very attractive 6'1".
So she walks over and she hands him a key, and like puts in his hands, and she says, "Good luck." And then he looks down at the key, looks up at you, he goes, "Come on." And he walks upstairs in front of you.
I follow, and I say, "All right, Colleen, do you find me attractive?"
He's like, I mean, you're an elf. That's kind of exotic."
But what do you want,
To get paid.
Is that all you care about?
I mean, I've got my family, but for the most part, yeah.
You're a very good-looking man, Colleen, and I will take you with me wherever I go and take care of you.
He's like, whoa, this isn't like slavery, is it? This is like.
No. I take care of you, and I have you come with me.
So we're gonna go back to Jack real quick. Jack,
Right.
what are you
Good
doing?
timing, I have to piss.
Okay.
Alright, Jack wants to go out and go to the shop and buy, like 100 arrows.
So you go to the shop, the kind of nearest shop that you can think of that sells a lot of armor and goods, and you realize it's closed.
Well,
So,
Corro
it's-
went off to go sleep with somebody,
Right.
and Tsukiya went off to I don't know where. I personally know it's to sleep with somebody, but I don't know where. Is there another store that I think might be open? I really want my arrows.
So you take as long as the DM takes to actually look through all of the list of places in the place.
Yep.
And as you're looking around, you're realizing that there's not really many places open because it's getting towards nighttime, despite like the time frame and whatnot. But you are able to find. I thought there was one place in here. The only thing you seem to find open is a bakery.
I will go to the bakery.
Get some ancient creme brulees.
Yep. Harper loves them.
So as you kind of go into the bakery, there's an aroma of this sort of like these round loaves and buns for sale. There's a bunch of like specialty cheese-topped buns with melted mushroom cheese kind of like laying in this little countertop. And you see, as you walk inside, you see a halfling on a stool talking to a man in the back. The man looks over to you and says, welcome. What can I get for you today?
These cheese mushroom buns look nice. You got anything else that's freshly made?
Well, I mean, I've just been kind of preparing for tomorrow, but for the most part, that's all I've got out. I actually just kind of shut down the kilns. I've been cleaning them out. I have to heat them up and
Oh.
whatnot.
No, you don't have to make anything for me. I'm fine to. I'll take. How many buns are out there?
There's quite a few plates full of buns. There's different types. There's some with like herbs on top of it, some with the cheese. But like each one of them probably has about like 6 to 8.
Cheese
I
or
want-
cheese?
Cheese.
I want
CHI
24.
Or
You want 24 buns?
SE?
Yep, I want 24 buns.
He's like, all right. Just different varieties or different flavors? What?
Yep, I want every flavor. At least once.
He kind of starts counting up. He's like, that's gonna be a gold, 4 silver, and 4 copper.
I'm gonna give him. Oh my God, Nate.
He's on lockdown.
I'm gonna give him 5 gold.
I'm so glad I'm recording this. You throw 5 gold onto the countertop. Halfling looks over you like, hey, that's a lot of gold you're throwing around there.
I mean, I don't want to give you guys any inconvenience. I'm stopping in late. I just want to pay for any inconvenience I cause you guys.
Halfling jumps out. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Inconvenience? Nah, you couldn't inconvenience us. We're here to help you.
What's EP again?
Electrum pieces.
That's
He puts
less than gold.
less than gold, but more than silver. Yeah, I think it's like 5 silver pieces.
Okay, I have a fuck ton of copper pieces and a fuck ton of silver pieces, and not as much gold pieces, but still plenty.
So he puts the halfling kind of puts his arm around you, Jack. He's like, what if we told you that we might be able to get you a little bit something different, you know, not just buns, maybe a little bit and he kind of like takes an arrow out of your quiver, and he kind of like pricks his finger with it, a little bit more sharp.
I'd say let's see what you got.
He looks up to he looks back up to the human behind the counter, and he goes, game, respect, game, right? And he goes, the person behind the counter goes, as long as the alpha is straight at night. He opens the side door next to the bar, next to like the little countertop, and he waves you back. And I'm assuming that you go with him.
Oh yeah, I'm going.
You go with him into the back of his shop until he leads you to a room which he opens up, and it seems like a storage pantry, but it opens up into a stairwell down, and you guys start descending into this darkness. And you know what?
Yay.
I kind of want to end it there. No, I won't. I want to end it there. So you guys descend down to the darkness. I could leave it at a cliffhanger, but he leads you down until he takes something and he lights a match and lights a torch, and he sits it back on the sconce, and a bunch of other torches light up in the room. A halfling closes the door behind you, and what you see before you seems like a replica of the shop above, except for now there seems to be weapons on the walls, armor, different various sets of like tools, thieves' tools, disguise kits. You see in the corner there's a bunch of vials and potions. And he goes, welcome to the shop. And he goes behind the counter. He's like, what can I get you? He's like, you know what? Actually, he grabs some arrows off of the wall and puts them down and slides them to you. He goes, this is for payment earlier.
Perfect. How many arrows does he slide towards me?
I'll say about 20.
Okay.
It's the least I can do.
I'm just gonna say, can I have a moment to look around?
Go ahead, take your time.
I definitely want a deception kit. Disguise kit.
Okay.
Perfect.
Guys, yeah.
I just sorry. The first thing you said, I would disguise Kate. I just like imagine just just a skeleton face, but it's got like rosy cheeks and like clown makeup on. Oh God.
It's like Bugs Bunny, but a skeleton.
Right. You're no longer crying alcohol, by the way.
Oh, good. Thank God. I don't know, what kind of... Do they have any better bows or better daggers?
They have just about everything that you can find within the player's handbook on the equipment list, but more leaning towards the sneaky conniving aspect.
Okay.
So definitely rapiers, definitely daggers and stuff like that. Here's what I'll do for you. I'll roll a D100. Let's see where that takes us. Okay. Dungeon Master Guide. So you start looking around the shop. It doesn't look like they have anything major for sale. Nothing too big. And you see the halfling kind of like hint. He's like, how much you packing there?
I want to roll a sense motive just to make sure he's not
Conning.
trying to rob me blind.
Go ahead, roll the insight for me.
I got plus sense motive or insight. That's 4, so I got a 15.
15. You don't think he's trying to con you, but it seems like he's holding something back as well.
I got enough, dude. That 5 gold I gave you, that was not even a tenth of what I have.
You see this smirk on his face slowly grow into a grin. He's like, alright. What if, I got some other things for you if you'd like it. And he's going to show you. You know, I'll do that one more time.
Nice. What happened to the chat?
What did happen to the chat?
I have no idea.
Did it like disappear or what?
No.
Are there people there?
There's so many people.
I don't know what's going on.
The last thing in the chat I have is everything just died on me.
No, the Twitch chat.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm not part of that, so I don't know.
The hell? Anyway, he's gonna bring out a bag. It's got a bunch of various designs in the front, and he's gonna show it to you. He's like, I think this would be right up your alley, especially if you're gonna be doing this kind of thing. But it's gonna cost you quite a bit.
How much? And can you explain it more in detail to me?
He goes, well, and he sticks his little halfling hand inside and slowly starts to pull a pull out. He's like, well, this thing can carry a lot of things. Like, put a bunch of stuff, and he's just continuously pulling this pull out. You can put a bunch of stuff in here, and it'll never get heavier, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never filled it up. But, you know,
Shit.
here and there, he's still, like, pulling this pull out. He's like, here and there, you probably find some of this, some of that. Just shove it in here. I've never filled one up, but I've found a few in my day. Might be able to help you out.
Yeah. I'm always finding shit that I need to maybe liberate from its owners. So
I like your gif.
I think this would help. How much we looking at here?
Let's see here. With you. Oh my god. Why is there so many people? I'm pretty sure this is like from somewhere else.
Right, it's super weird.
I'm pretty sure Twitch chat is broken. For you, I don't think I could part probably maybe 30 gold. I mean, I understand. You might have to save up a little bit, but
No. I don't know. Are you sure that's the best deal you could get for me? I'm gonna kind of like wink at him and try and roll persuasion. That's what I'm trying. I'm like tilting my head towards him and going, no wink though.
that super wink.
That super, you can tell it's a wink, but it's not really a wink.
Are you still crying booze?
No, he's no longer crying
He
booze.
said I'm done. I got persuasion. That's an 18 persuasion.
I think that'll definitely get him. Yeah, that'll definitely get him. He's like, all right, fine. You know what? I'll give you half off. I like you.
I like you too, man. I'm gonna be
But-
back here pretty often.
But you're gonna have to be doing me a favor.
Yeah. What's the favor?
See, there's a lot of people in town be talking about this Mira something going on. I was wondering if you could maybe listen out for me. See what's going on with that. I need some information. Maybe you get back to me on that?
I will for sure get back to you on this mirror something.
Ah.
For now, I'll take this this disguise kit.
You don't want the bag?
Oh, sorry. He was gonna give me the bag as well. I thought he was waiting for the information for the bag.
Nah, I trust you. Give me 15 for the bag, and I'll throw in the disguise kit.
15 what?
Perfect.
15
15
gold.
Yes.
Ooh.
DX.
I like that deal.
The
I will get back to you as soon as possible.
Sounds good. He's gonna reach his hand out. Name's Jarek. That's
Name's
the only
Jack.
name I need. Ah.
Nice to meet you, Jarek.
And he goes ahead and gives you the bag as well.
Perfect. I'm gonna head on up and start keeping an ear out for Mira.
Alright, so who else do we have? We got two people currently having sex. We got
No,
one-
I'm not having sex yet. I have a proposition for Kareem.
Okay. So you guys go upstairs to the room. He opens the door and he slowly starts to. He goes in the room. He's not sauntering or anything. He like sits down on the bed and he slowly starts to take off his shirt.
Kareem, stop.
He like puts it back down. Is that not what you wanted?
You're one of the most beautiful men I've laid my eyes upon.
Thank you?
My question is, what is your opinion on other men?
other guys, I guess.
Be honest, is this the life you want to live? Or do you want to be with a prince?
I'm sorry, what?
Is this the life you want to live, or do you want to be with a prince?
Okay, what prince, though? What are you talking about?
I will reclaim my kingdom and offer you the world.
His, like, eyes go wide. He's like, you're gonna give it to me?
Corro pulls out a ring from his pocket. It's an elven ring in nature. Stand beside me.
He's like, oh, okay, okay, and he gets up from the bed, and he, like, walks over to you.
Come with me.
Go ahead and roll me a charisma check.
17 plus charisma is 4, so 17 plus 4 is 21.
21. On me. He's very confused. He looks kind of at your face. He's like, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. I don't know what's going on. Why are you're print?
Corro kisses him.
He shuts up immediately and starts to kiss you back in his confusion.
Are you still confused? Lost?
He's like, I guess not.
Come with me.
Where are you gonna go?
Wherever life takes us.
Alright, guess it beats this town. I kind of have to say goodbye to some people.
I understand. Take your time. Do what you need to do. You're coming with me. And my new friends.
Like the skeleton downstairs?
Yes.
He seemed really cool.
They're all cool.
So he kind of slowly starts to walk out of the room, and he like at the very last moment he turns around. He goes like, "I'll be right back." And he walks out of the room. Is that all Corro does? Is Corro just gonna wait for him there?
I will go back to the main bar and wait. For Jack, and for Tsukiya, and for Kareem.
So you wait for a little bit. Jack, what are you doing? Are you immediately going back to home? Because you guys do still have the guild hall that you can go back to.
Yeah, I was just gonna go back to the guild hall.
Tsukiya, what about you?
How much money do I have to pay for this guy? I need to subtract that from my monies.
Let's see how good it was. This is apparently 17 good, so let's... How much would you like to pay for him?
I mean, how good was he?
He was a he rolled a 17, so he at least endured the entire time.
Yeah, I'll give him.
He was the top.
I'll give him.
He was the bottom.
I'll give him 2 gold.
He looks down at the 2 gold. He's like, "This is a lot generous than I thought, but all right. Just."
Oh, he fucked you, senseless Tsukiya.
If you ever need anything else, just give me a holler. Just make sure it's after dark. I don't want to miss any more time at my shop.
Oh, I will definitely be hitting you up again, Ironhead. It's definitely you definitely deserve
Ironhead.
it.
It's in the
He
book.
earned
It's
that
in the book. That's not me. That's in the book.
He earned that nickname.
So, yeah, I say that to him, and then I stumble drunkenly and bow-leggedly back to the
Bar.
the
Guild hall.
guild hall, and I go to sleep.
So back at the bar, Corro, you have gone downstairs to the main bar. You make this general notion. You just kind of like go up to the bar stool on the edge, and you hear from the back, "What?" from Kalisa, and you see Kareen walk out from behind the bar. He's like, I'm going with him, all right? I'm sorry. And he like walks over to you. Kalisa comes out from the side of the bar, stares daggers at you. It's like, fine, whatever. It's not like I need help anyway. Like the rest of these people need anything. And you see behind you a bustling bar full of people. What are you planning on doing next?
Kareen, I need you to work your shift and then meet me at the guild hall tonight.
You've never been to the guild hall, and I've never shown you the guild hall, so I don't think your character knows.
Okay, I'm going to the inn, wherever I could sleep, and I'm gonna ask Kareen to meet me where I can take a rest. Cause bitch needs to fucking get back to where he needs to be.
So, Kareen gives you the key to the room that you guys were just previously in. He's like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of the money for that. Just stay here for tonight. I'll finish up my shift."
I'll see you later, Kareen.
I'll see you in a bit. And you go upstairs and you lay down in your bed and you go to sleep. And everyone goes to sleep. And we end. Oh.
Jack doesn't sleep.
Alright, fine. Jack stares at a wall for about 8 hours.
4 hours. But yeah.
And that will be the end of today's session.
Perfect. I loved it.
There was a lot more sex involved than I thought, but it went pretty well.
I didn't have sex. I did not have sex. Only Tsukiya had sex.
Well,
unless, Jack, you're boning someone with like a knee bone.
Whoa, I guess I'm always boning somebody.
Who knows? But I'm not having sex with Kareen.
Oh.
I am asking this man to be with me.
Okay.
But I'm waiting.
He's just proposing to somebody.
I am. Kareen just basically accepted to be my fiance. We're good.
Okay. Alright. Oh, I wonder how a commoner does in battle.
I'll protect him.
Okay.
Probably better
My
than a
dick.
level 0 Githyanki.
I'll give him weapons
True.
and shit. I'll help him out. I'll take care of him. He's good. I added him to my inventory.
You're mine now. Alright.
We all got what we wanted.
Yep.
Sex, a commoner, a bag of holding, and some arrows.
So, with all that has happened recently, with the craziness and the bullshit, we'll go ahead and dole out some EXP, some nice, sexy EXP.
Woo woo!
Woo!
I love experience points.
Yay!
For defeating the Black Earth Priest and the statue also known as an animated armor.
And the 4 guys.
Six
that carried
guys.
An umbrella. 6 guys that carried an umbrella, a crossbow.
I feel like I should get all the experience for that because I killed every single one of them.
Whoa!
I threw some
hit
firebolts.
all of
I
them.
threw some firebolts out there.
I think I killed at least 1 or 2.
No, you might have killed one. I killed the rest.
I definitely threw some firebolts out there. experience point share. It's an
And I
experience
fell in
point
love
share
with a
area.
box.
Yeah,
Yes.
you sure did. Oh, I love that.
Only because I made you wood.
I'm at 1400. We're
I'm-
at 1400.
I made you wood. Respect me, damn it! I made you wood.
I see everything around here. I deserve some goddamn
I
respect.
thought I already gave you XP for the bandits, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. We ended the game without divvying out experience.
God damn it, you guys.
Because you were tired and I wasn't gonna ask you about it. But
And I was drunk. and
super
wasn't going to ask
tired.
anybody about anything.
I was super tired.
And Melico. We get experience points from Melico as well.
No, you don't. She's level.
she
She's
was
like.
like a minion.
She's like a minion. She died.
So we get like 2 from her.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You all get one. You get one experience, and you got to split it equally between you. So you each get a third of experience, rounded down.
No, we always round up. You always round up in D&D.
No, you don't.
Always round up.
You always
fine.
round. That's bullshit. That is bullshit on top of bullshit right there. Where the fuck is the bandit at? Stop giving me creature statistics and give me a goddamn bandit. The fuck?
We get 500 experience points each for each bandit that we killed.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You wish.
Yeah, I do wish. That'd be
When
nice.
you wish upon a star.
Makes no wonder who you are.
I want level 4 and I want level 6.
You're not even supposed to be level 3 right now.
Yeah, we are. We got experience, so obviously we're supposed to be level 3.
That's 'cause-
We killed a fuck ton of people. That's all I know.
The past like 4 sessions have been battles without end. Like we deserve a fuck ton of experience.
That's because some of you don't like to roleplay.
Hey,
Sorry
I'm doing a
if
good
I'm
job
an
at it now.
assassin.
Hey, I just came in and I'm doing a good job at role playing.
You did an excellent job. Pat yourself on the back.
Yeah.
Alright, so 125 plus 700 plus an additional shit. I closed the damn book.
Good job.
150 plus 700 is 850 plus the animated armor, which I do believe is 300, which gets to a total of something that I can't think of right now. I think
1150.
yeah, but let me look at the animated armor real quick. I think I fucked it up.
Okay.
I have 75.
It's 200. So 900 and 100, it'll be 1,050 experience points. You have to split it between the 3 of you.
Plus 200 for having some sex.
Having some sex.
Oh, yeah.
No, you actually get an STD. You now have you have the clap.
Oh.
Chlamydia!
We
No, not chlamydia. You have the clap. It's a different disease in this world. It's whenever you hear running water, you have to constantly clap. So,
Yay.
so if you go pee, you just have to applaud yourself at how well you're pissing. I feel like that went over like a ton of bricks. So
Yep.
glad.
I tried to make a joke about it, but I couldn't think of anything to say, so
I burped.
yeah. I tried. I couldn't come up with anything, so
It's okay. I know y'all hate me.
I didn't try because it's pretty easy for girls to do. I can't imagine for boys to do it though.
Wait, what? Clap while peeing?
Yeah, like I don't
What
have to
do?
hold my dick.
we don't
I
have to
I
hold
don't,
it
I don't want to hold my dick either.
I do because I'm well endowed, but I'm pretty sure Nate sits and pees.
No, I mean, the more well endowed you are, the less you have to hold your dick.
I hold it because it goes everywhere if I don't.
I can just like imagine like a fire hose just kind of like spraying everywhere. Oh no! What is happening? It's going everywhere.
Oh, it's like a boa constrictor, just like.
Either way, so we're splitting 1050 between the three of us. So the math between 1050 and
That's
Three.
350 each.
I'll take it.
Oh shit!
Only
It did
1,000
divide
more
evenly.
points. Or 950 more points.
So we're at 1750.
Yep.
Deadpool in my face. So yeah, that is tonight's session of the D&Ds. Unfortunately, I might not actually be here next Sunday, because I am next on the bubble for work, and I am pretty sure that the only available slot open, there's about like 7 slots open for Monday A shift, which is the morning shift, which means right now I would be at work.
Oh,
Why are you flipping me off? That's not fair. It's not my fault.
Totally. It's totally your fault.
It's not my
because we
fault.
want to play.
Well, I
Well,
have to
then
make money,
we
and
can
if I want to go to
always
GeeklyCon,
go.
I have to make enough money so I can buy the damn plane ticket, because my daughter is expensive.
Hey, as long as me and Nate are in a good place, my mom is buying me tickets to Portland. So,
Nice.
Nice.
and Nate has his tickets to Portland thanks to his parents, and that just leaves us with $100 for tickets to actually go to GeeklyCon, and then I'm hotel sharing with someone. That's all I care about.
Me too.
Party.
Yeah, I have room for like one person in my hotel room.
Are you cool with you still cool with me staying that first night?
Yeah, that should be good. Daryl is not coming, so we have an extra slot. As long as you don't mind sleeping with maybe Forrest.
Oh,
I'm not
fuck
sure
yeah.
when he's coming.
Oh, I will cuddle that man child so hard. I hope he likes being the little spoon, because there's damn sure I'm not being the little spoon.
I hate being a little spoon.
I'm sure me and Nate are fine with any gay man that you put in a room with us. So,
Alright.
let's stop recording this nonsense.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.